Hello everyone, and welcome to Listen with Rahul. Today, we are going to learn English through a simple and interesting story. In this lesson, you will learn daily routine vocabulary, beginner-friendly English sentences, common verbs used every day, time expressions like in the morning, after breakfast, at night, easy listening practice for beginners. How to talk about your daily routine in English. This story is slow, clear, and easy to understand. So relax, listen carefully, and repeat the sentences with me. Let's begin. My morning routine. My name is Daniel. I am 22 years old. I live in a small apartment in the city. I am a college student, and I also work part-time at a bookstore. Today, I want to tell you about my morning routine. Every day, I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. My alarm clock rings loudly beside my bed. Beep, beep, beep. Sometimes I feel sleepy, and I want to sleep more, but I know I must wake up early. I slowly open my eyes. I stretch my arms and legs. Then I sit up on my bed. The first thing I do is turn off my alarm. After that, I look out the window. The sky is usually light blue. Sometimes the sun is shining brightly. Sometimes it is cloudy or rainy. I like quiet mornings. The streets are calm, and the air feels fresh. I take a deep breath and smile. Then I check my phone. I read my messages and look at the time again. After a few minutes, I stand up and make my bed. I think a clean room helps me feel organized. Next, I go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water. The cold water helps me wake up. Then I brush my teeth carefully. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes every morning. After brushing my teeth, I take a shower. I enjoy warm showers in the morning. The warm water relaxes my body and mind. While taking a shower, I often think about my plans for the day. Sometimes I feel excited about the day. Sometimes I feel nervous because of work or school, but I always try to think positively. After my shower, I dry my hair with a towel. Then I get dressed. I usually wear comfortable clothes. For college, I often wear jeans, a t-shirt, and sneakers. If the weather is cold, I wear a jacket or a hoodie. Choosing clothes is easy for me because I do not like spending too much time in front of the mirror. After getting dressed, I go to the kitchen. The kitchen is small, but I like it. There is a small table near the window. Every morning I prepare breakfast. Breakfast is very important to me. I believe a good breakfast gives me energy for the whole day. Usually, I make eggs and toast. Sometimes I eat cereal with milk. On weekends, I make pancakes. I also drink a cup of coffee every morning. The smell of coffee makes me happy. It helps me feel awake and ready for the day. While eating breakfast, I often listen to music or the news. Sometimes I watch short English videos online. I want to improve my English every day. Learning English is important for me because I want to travel and meet people from different countries. After breakfast, I wash the dishes. I do not like leaving dirty dishes in the sink. Then I clean the kitchen table. At around 7 o'clock a.m., I start preparing for college. I put my books, notebooks, and laptop into my backpack. I also carry a water bottle and some snacks. Before leaving home, I check everything carefully. Phone, wallet, keys, good. Everything is ready. Then I put on my shoes and leave the apartment. Outside, the streets are busier. Many people are walking quickly. Some people are going to work. Some students are going to school. I walk to the bus stop every morning. The bus stop is about 5 minutes from my apartment. While walking, enjoy looking at the city. I see coffee shops opening. I hear birds singing in the trees. Sometimes I smell fresh bread from a nearby bakery. These small things make my mornings pleasant. When I arrive at the bus stop, I usually wait for 10 minutes. Many people stand there quietly. Some people look tired. Some people drink coffee. Others look at their phones. When the bus arrives, everyone gets on quickly. I find a seat near the window if possible. During the bus ride, I often listen to podcasts or English lessons. Sometimes I read a book. Other times, I simply look outside the window. The city looks beautiful in the morning light. After about 20 minutes, I arrive at college. My classes usually begin at 8 o'clock a.m. Before class starts, I sometimes meet my friends. My best friend is Alex. Alex is funny and friendly. He always tells interesting stories. "Good morning, Daniel," he says loudly. "Good morning," I reply. Sometimes we buy coffee together before class. We talk about homework, teachers, movies, and weekend plans. Our first class is usually English literature. I enjoy this subject because I love reading stories. Our teacher is kind and patient. She always encourages students to ask questions. During class, I take notes carefully. I try to listen closely and participate in discussions. At first, I was shy in class. I was afraid of making mistakes, but now I understand that mistakes are part of learning. After class, I often feel proud because I learn something new every day. Around 10:30 a.m., we have a short break. During the break, I eat a snack and drink water. Sometimes I talk with classmates. Sometimes I sit quietly and relax. College life can be busy, but I enjoy meeting new people. At noon, my morning classes finish. Sometimes I go to the library to study. The library is one of my favorite places on campus. It is quiet and peaceful. I can focus better there. I usually sit near a large window. Sunlight comes through the glass, and the room feels warm. I open my notebook and review my lessons. When I do not understand something, I search online or ask a teacher for help. I believe asking questions is important. No one learns everything immediately. In the afternoon, I work part-time at a bookstore. The bookstore is not far from college. I walk there after lunch. I really enjoy working in the bookstore. I love the smell of books. I also enjoy helping customers find books they want. Some customers look for novels. Others look for history books or language learning books. Sometimes children come with their parents. The children become excited when they see colorful storybooks. Their smiles make me happy. My manager is very nice. Her name is Sarah. She works hard, but she is always polite. She taught me how to organize books and help customers. Working at the bookstore has improved my communication skills. Before, I felt nervous talking to strangers. Now, I feel more confident. At around 5 o'clock p.m., I finish work and go home. By this time, I usually feel tired, but I also feel satisfied because I completed many tasks during the day. When I arrive home, I change into comfortable clothes. Then I rest for a short time. Sometimes I lie on the sofa and close my eyes for a few minutes. After resting, I prepare dinner. I usually cook simple meals like rice, vegetables, chicken, or pasta. Cooking helps me relax. I enjoy trying new recipes sometimes. While cooking, I often listen to relaxing music. After dinner, clean the kitchen again. Then I spend some time studying English. I practice listening, reading, and speaking. Sometimes I repeat English sentences aloud. I know practice is very important. Little by little, my English improves. At night, I also like watching videos online. I enjoy documentaries and travel videos. They help me learn new words and ideas. Sometimes I call my parents in the evening. They live in another city. We talk about our day and share family news. My mother always asks, "Are you eating healthy food?" And I always laugh. Before going to bed, I prepare for the next day. I choose my clothes and pack my bag. This saves time in the morning. Then I brush my teeth again and wash my face. Finally, I lie down in bed. Before sleeping, I think about my day. Some days are difficult. Some days are wonderful. But every day teaches me something new. I feel grateful for my life, my family, my friends, and my dreams. At around 10:30 p.m., I turn off the lights and go to sleep. And then, the next morning, my routine begins again. A new morning. One Monday morning, something unusual happened. My alarm clock did not ring. Usually, I wake up at 6 o'clock a.m., but that day, I opened my eyes and looked at the clock. It was 7:30. Oh no, I shouted. I jumped out of bed quickly. I was already late. I rushed to the bathroom and brushed my teeth very fast. I took a very quick shower. Then I hurried to the kitchen, but I had no time to make breakfast. So I grabbed a banana and a bottle of water. I packed my bag quickly and ran outside. The streets were crowded. Cars were moving slowly because of traffic. I ran to the bus stop, but the bus had already left. I felt stressed and frustrated. What should I do now? I thought. Then I decided to take the subway. I hurried down the stairs into the station. Many people were there. Everyone looked busy. Finally, the train arrived. I entered quickly and stood near the door. My heart was beating fast. I checked the time again and again. Luckily, I arrived at college only 10 minutes late. I quietly entered the classroom. The teacher looked at me. "Good morning, Daniel," she said calmly. "Good morning," I replied nervously. "Please sit down." I sat in my chair and opened my notebook. I felt embarrassed, but I was also relieved. After class, Alex laughed and said, "You look exhausted." "I overslept," I answered. "That happens sometimes," he said. That day taught me an important lesson. Now, I always set 2 alarms before sleeping. Weekend routine. My weekend routine is different from my weekday routine. On Saturdays, I wake up later. Usually, I wake up around 8:30 a.m. I enjoy slow and peaceful mornings on weekends. I make a bigger breakfast. Sometimes I cook pancakes with honey and fruit. Other times I make omelets and fresh juice. After breakfast, I clean my apartment. I sweep the floor, wash clothes, and organize my room. Cleaning takes time, but I like living in a clean space. In the afternoon, I often meet friends. Sometimes we watch movies. Sometimes we visit cafes or parks. I enjoy spending time with people I care about. On Sundays, I usually relax more. I read books, listen to music, or watch videos online. Sometimes I practice English for extra time. I also like writing short journal entries in English. Writing helps me remember new vocabulary. In the evening, I prepare for the new week. I check my schedule and make a to-do list. This helps me stay organized and less stressed. Why routine is important. Having a daily routine is very useful. A routine helps us manage time better. Good habits can improve our health, studies, and work. For example, sleeping early gives us more energy. Eating breakfast helps our body. Studying regularly improves learning. Exercising keeps us healthy. Planning our day reduces stress. Of course, life is not always perfect. Sometimes unexpected things happen. Sometimes we feel tired or unmotivated. But small daily actions can create big results over time. That is why I try to follow my routine every day. Final message. Thank you for listening to the story on Listen with Rahul. Today, you learned many useful English words and sentences about daily routines and everyday life. Remember, practice English every day. Listen carefully. Repeat sentences aloud. Do not fear mistakes. Learn slowly and consistently. English becomes easier with practice. See you in the next lesson. Bye everyone, and keep learning English with Listen with Rahul.